Hey, Creatively Lisa Marie back again with another video. That's Creatively Lisa Marie here on YouTube and on Instagram, and Lisa Marie Gaddy on Facebook. So I've had this for a while now and just haven't gotten around to being able to film what I wanted to do with it. This is my very first, I want to make sure I wrote it down. Make sure I'm reading this right. This is my first Hobonichi graph notebook cousin. It's currently $21.50 on Amazon. That's where I got it from. I can't remember if that's how much I paid for it. I think it was somewhere around there. And the dimensions are 5.83 by 8.27. I couldn't find any other details about it on Amazon, like the weight of the paper, but I read reviews that it's really good, and it's kind of cool how thin it is, but the paper is supposed to be really good. So I bought this to be like a brain dump, a daily brain dump, kind of like a notebook, but literally a brain dump of anything. And I'll probably decorate the pages here and there with stuff. I doubt I'll do like a plan with me, but I might do like a flip through or something. But I had a bunch of pens that I've had this box of pens put aside for ever since I got this zebra package, which was sometime last year. I'm not even remember when. But I have random different pens that I've gotten that I've been wanting to swatch. So I figured, you know, show that this is my first time using this, and then I always like to test the paper, so I figure I'll use my typical pens types that I use to swatch whenever I try a new notebook or paper. And then I also was going to go ahead and swatch all the stuff I have in here. I don't have to do every single pen, but I wanted to choose something from each of these to swatch. So I got, I finally ordered some tool pens to try out. And then I have these 3 different sets of Caleograph pens from Archer and Olive that are newer to me. This is the newest one I've gotten, but I wanted to do at least one color in each of those. And I got these mild liner brush pens from Zebra. And I got these click art retractable marker pens. I think I took the black one out already. I have that downstairs. And then more Archer and Olive. These are white gel pens. And then I got these in some Happy Mail. These Erin Condren fine tip markers. So I figured I'd try those out. Oh, and then more Archer and Olive. This is a set of 5 pencils, colored pencils. So that's what I had in my box here to try out and swatch. So I figured I'd take you guys along for the experience here. So those are the, and then these are the typical type of pens that I'll swatch with in different sizes and styles. I just grabbed what was nearby. So I'm going to start with, in no particular order, I'm going to start with, all these out of the way. Wow, that writes really good. So I'm starting with Villa Beautiful, which I believe is a 0.7 gel pen. And these pages are super thin, so I'm curious how everything's going to do on it. But it is nice that it'd be easy to carry. So I just filmed another video with a functional mini Happy Planner storage that I carry around with me. And I feel like I could carry this around easily too for brain dumping, which is nice. And it's supposed to sit open, I believe. Yeah, see how it sits flat? It sits flat. And I don't have anything with like the graph paper like this. So I like how delicate it is, so I'm looking forward to trying this out. And okay, so you can see through the page. I don't write super soft, so they're shadowing. Huh. I heard this, I think this is Tombow paper, and I heard it's like some of the best paper, but I didn't realize it shadowed that much. Okay, so this is a Uniball Signo UM-153. This used to be one of my favorite pens. This one's about to run out of ink. Of course, I'd pick one that was about to run out of ink. I was going to say I bought a bunch of them. Alright, here we go. Uniball Signo UM-153 pen test. I don't always write pen test, but I just feel like writing more. Yeah, so they're shadowing, but it's not like bleeding through per se. So that's good. Alright, this is a Pentel color pen, fine point. S360 is the number dash 101 for this black. I should have picked some colors to use, but usually when I pen test my regular pens that I usually use black, because black usually shows bleed through really well if it's gonna bleed through. It writes really well. I don't know how much bleed through and stuff, but all these pens are writing really well on here, on this paper. It's really smooth. So it didn't bleed through, it's just the shadowing. So this might not be good for brain dumping because I'm going to see all my writing page to page, but I can just pick out the best pen to use, so I don't have to worry about that. Alright, Simply Gilded. So that works really well too. That one showed up the least so far. Villa Beautiful and Simply Gilded. So the gel pens seem to be working really well. Alright, let's try Papermate Flair, which has lately been one of my favorites, so it's going to kind of suck if this is too dark. But I have plenty of pens, so no big deal if that's the case. I'm showing it right after so we know which pen is showing up how. Well, that's not too bad. Just as much as the other darker ones. Okay. So this is... Oh. I didn't show. I'm assuming a lot of people know about Papermate Flairs. This is the medium point in black. And then I'm about to do Micron, Pigma Micron in the 12, which isn't going to focus. There we go. Pigma. I think my 8s and 10s are downstairs in my pen pouch from Moxie Life. Pigma Micron pen test. I should have wrote 12 before that, but oh well. That shows up pretty good. Oh, I think a lot of people probably use fountain pens, which are fine, but I haven't really gotten into the fountain pen thing. And I like thicker pens. I like being able to see what I'm writing easily. This is a Bic Intensity fine point permanent marker. I love these things. I thought the silver would look cool. This is actually platinum silver is the color. I love all the colors. These are really good for coloring, by the way. like in a coloring book. But that way, if anybody watches this and they want to try any of these pens, they know what they are. That's why I'm showing all of them. That one kind of showed through the most. Okay, so these I haven't really used much. Free color spot. It's got the dot marker and then a line, so it's double-ended. Yeah, that didn't go through at all. That's nice. All right, so this is the line. Point pen test. So it's kind of cool that you can write with the dot marker. That's what it looks like so far. Alrighty, and now let me go ahead and try one of these tool pens. So I just did pink, I'll do green. Oh, I didn't realize it's a snappy or a push pen. Alright, so this is Tool, and this is a gel retractable medium. If you need it, there's the SKU. Tool. Yeah, I tried to use these when I got them, and I think I need to contact them because they don't write very well. And everybody goes on and on about Tool, but medium 0.7. I do like the comfort grip. I love that it's retractable. I love gel pens, so I love everything about it except how it writes, which is kind of pointless because you want to be able to write with the pen. Like, see, look at, I don't, it just landed in the garbage. That might be a sign. I think I had a problem with all of them. Let's see. Alright, well that one's a little bit better, but it's still not. I'm not sure why people go on and on about these pens. Unless I just got the wrong ones or something, but I'm hoping Amazon will let me return them. Look at that. I'm going to add this to the review so they can see why I'm returning it. I don't think they have to be activated or anything, and there's nothing on, it doesn't feel like there's anything on the tip to remove. So the purple and the red are the best, but I don't know if I have to do it on different paper, but when I tried them before on another piece of paper, I had the same issue. I wasn't planning on trying all of those, but I was just curious if all of them had an issue. Okay, so this is Erin Condren Pastels fine tip markers. Just want to try a couple of these here. Oh wow, those are really hard to see. Pastel. Alright, so I also have here that I wanted to try out. Archer and Olive sticky notepad and blackout. I'm just curious if these show up on the blackout paper. No, they don't. Okay. So I'll probably give these away because they're a little too light for me. I can't really see them. And I'm getting old, y'all. I just turned 42 this year, so I need to be able to see what I'm writing. But see how that tool came out? Not good. And look how pastel that is. Okay. let's do something darker so I can actually see it. Well, let's do something lighter in here and then also a dark one. I'd gotten this click art. Someone had sent me one in a package and I loved it. So this is a Zebra click art retractable marker pen. Never dries out. Oh, it's a 0.6 bullet point. So, oh yeah, that's nice. Way better than some of these other ones. Wow, that writes really smooth. So these would be good to go with this. Click art. Oh my gosh, I love these. Wow, that's really nice. I'm gonna try out a couple of these just because it looks so good. I can't get them out of this stupid package. God. Get rid of this thing. I hate when they make packages that are a hassle. Jeez. Alright. Zebra. Wow. If y'all knew like how much better these are compared to some of what I've been using on here. I mean you can see the difference, I'm sure, but I wish you could feel the difference. You'll have to get one of these graph notebooks and then these click art pens and you'll see what I'm talking about. Alright, Zebra. I'm just writing with more of these because I'm curious about how the colors look, because I haven't really used these. I've had all this stuff just sitting aside and I've been really sick for so long and I just hadn't gotten around to a lot of this stuff. And I wanted to finally film the videos so I could start using everything. Oh wow, that green looks really good. Okay, I really like these. I'm definitely going to get more. I wonder if they have more colors than what I got. And like I said, I have the black one downstairs. I had been using that and that one was really good too. So it came with black and then the rest of these colors. And I love it. Oh my goodness, those are awesome. Look. Oh, that looks so good. Alright. Let's continue on with our pen test here. So I'm going to try some of these. I'm just going to take them out of this package because this package is stupid. This lid keeps going everywhere. And hassle. Alright. I love this color and this color. Oh, and these are double-ended too. So this is a brush, Zebra mild liner brush, and then super fine. So, pen test continued. I don't know how to letter yet, so this is just my regular handwriting. Brush pen test. Color's pretty. Oh, so I showed you guys what the ink looked like, but that's what it looks like on the other page. So the ones that didn't work that well, like the tool hardly comes through because I couldn't actually write with it. And what was it called? Brush, super fine. Super fine. I really like this super fine tip. That writes really well too. Look at that. Oh, you know what? I should have skipped. Alright. I'll do the next one over here. So then we can see. Oh wow, that's really light. Alright, well we already know what that one looks like then. And this isn't a highlighter, it's a brush pen, but that's still really, really light. Hard to see. Zebra, super fine. I moved it over here because we can't see if that one came through on the other side since I wrote on it. So that's how light it is. And then I imagine it wouldn't go through too much considering how light it is. Yeah. I could do a darker color. Stupid gray. Let's see if that shows up. Super. That's still pretty light. You have to be really good at lettering or doing brush pen to use this because it's a like really thick and flimsy point. I wanted to try a darker. Ooh, see, I really like this super fine point. Super. I didn't expect to. Usually I'd like the brush pen more, but this writes really well. Super fine pen test. All right, I'm gonna use these mostly for the super fine point, which that's not why I got it. But eventually, hopefully, down the road, I can use it for a brush pen. All right, so that's good to know. I like these darker colors. You okay? Oh, okay. We got a bunch of snow here, so there was some ice falling on the back porch. Just made a really loud noise. All right, so now we're moving on to Archer and Olive. I don't even know if these are going to show up or not, but I haven't even tested them yet, so let's see. Oh yeah, shows up. Archer and Olive colored pencil. Even though I have it under pen test. I was just curious because, like I said, I hadn't really tried these yet, so it looks pretty. I think they'll be good for coloring, which, you know, is what they're made for, I'm sure. Okay, so that's that. And then I got these white gel pens, which are a 0.6 tip from Archer and Olive. I think this was from the box, one of the subscription boxes. I'm trying to see which one will actually show up. Oh. Huh, okay. Okay, yeah, this is totally different than what I thought. I hadn't tried this yet either. I don't know if I like that though. It's kind of like the tool where it feels kind of scratchy. So, it's funny too, it says white gel pen on the box, but there's obviously color. Archer and Olive gel pen. I mean, it's okay, but if I like the white ones, I'll probably keep those and trade the other ones or give them away. I can't get it back in there. So that's how that looks so far. So those aren't really coming through as much, but they're all kind of like light colors, so that might be why. Okay, so this is the new Caleograph Collection. This is the Flourish. It's one of their newest ones for the spring release. These are double-ended pens. They're kind of like a Tombow. So there's a broad point and a fine point. So I like these pens, but they're hard to open. Oops. Yeah, so I should be lettering with this, but I don't know how to letter yet. I can't. I have a really hard time getting these open. All right. Oh, I should have put A and O. But there's not enough room. Caleograph. Oh, there is for this one. Oops. Oh, well. Fine point. I really like how both of these write. That's why I keep buying them. Because they write really nice. They're hard for me to open, but they write really nice. Alright, so they're shadowing, but I wouldn't say there's actual bleed through. And I have a bunch of these, but I'm not going to go through. I'll pick one of each collection to do. So like I said, that was the Flourish. And then this one is Tropical. And I'm going to go ahead and pick darker colors. So I'll do this purple. So this is the fine point. Caleograph fine point. I don't know if I'd use this for brain dumps, but they do write really well on this paper. And they look really nice too. I wish more of these brush pens came with the harder tip for newbies like me. I'm just going to put brush pen. So that's that color. And then let's try one from the last box I have here. So this is the Jewel Selection. So we got a lot more darker colors to choose from here. Got that really dark blue, but I already did blue. And I've done a purple, so let me do this like maroonish color. Oh, reddish color. I like the noises the pens make when they write. Does anybody else enjoy that or get relaxed by that? A-N-O. Caleograph. Gosh, this writes really good. Usually I wouldn't write with a pen like this for that kind of point, but it writes so good. I'm tempted to. Alright, oh, so the last thing I wanted to try on this paper was to test out a stamp. So I just wanted to see how the paper would take it. So it doesn't look bad. I don't think there'd be any bleed through with the stamp. I'm trying to turn on a... That looks pretty good. Oh, yeah, there's a little shadowing even with the stamp. Because I was like, I wanted to get more into stamping, and I thought this would be a cute way to do it. So yeah, I just wanted to get an idea of how good this paper is. I like the way it feels, but there is a lot of shadowing, and if I'm using it as a brain dump, that might get, like, each page will be overshadowed by the previous page. But I'll just have to use it for a little while and see what I think of it. But anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this video and this swatch pen test in my new Hobonichi notebook. And if you have any questions about anything I used, please drop it in the comments or reach out to me directly. And I hope you guys are staying safe, and I will see you in the next video. Take care. Bye.